Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV where we are playing as Brandenburg into Prussia. Unfortunately, I had pressed the mute button before starting this episode, so for the first couple of minutes the sound is gone, but we can make up for this. As you can see, I'm pointing out that the Reformation is not really spreading into my country despite 3 centers of Reformation right by our borders, so unfortunately that's pretty annoying. We are getting ready for a fourth war with the Teutonic Order now, which will happen pretty soon. Probably making some point about the fact that I don't want to become Protestant before absolutely necessary, because we will lose the manpower and the force limit as well as the money from the Empire, so that would be pretty bad. So, yeah. Just trying to keep you entertained until the sound comes back in a little bit. As you can see, Hungary is in a war, which is why I get the opportunity to attack Teutonic Order. They had been in an alliance for quite a while, basically since the second war we did with them. But we finally get a chance to go to war with them here. And yeah, that's pretty nice. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave you with the episode here. It's gonna be, unfortunately, a minute or two of silence, but you'll be able to see what's going on anyway, so hope you enjoy the rest of this episode. 1 minute. So audio should be back now. Unfortunately, somehow that got muted. That's really sucky. So the intro for that episode will have to be without my voice, but now it's back. Combat, I would rather get the tech. Combat with is important, military tactics is damn important, and upgrading my infantry is also really important. So thank you for making me aware of that, Japsko. That was really bad. It's really annoying. There's a mute button on my headset, and it's kind of sticking out. So it's really easy to accidentally activate it if you put down the headset. Should probably have checked the audio before I started this. So we got Mimel. I guess we're gonna go up and see if we can siege down some Livonian land up here. Might as well start with some of this easy land. Might be enough to force them out of the war if we take a few provinces from them. England ended a war. We got the last province here. Let's just get them up here. So you probably wouldn't be ready now. No, we need to get Livonian Order out first. And I would prefer it if we can get some money out of them, since money is nice. I'm gonna send you into this province. And can you go to the... You cannot go through. I guess we're just gonna send you all into there for now then. I'm probably gonna send some guys back here. It's a wood province though, so I don't want to be caught there by his army with few troops. So I might just have to suffer the attrition. It's interesting with these changes that comes during the game. It kind of makes you reevaluate the way you play the game, because before the change to fortresses, I absolutely would have taken some men out. But now that it will be me suffering the wood penalty, I'm not as keen doing that. And yeah, Japsko, Sweden just failed to get their independence from Denmark, and now they're getting beat again, this time by Muscovy. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that this time Moscow will take more than a one shitty province. Who actually attacked? Can I see that? Hungary, Austria. Current. I probably can see that in the ledger though. Current wars. So it is the Hungarian reconquest of Simplon. So it's actually Hungary attacking Poland, I think. And then Muscovy just got dragged into it, along with Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Interesting. So why don't we have a... Oh, we probably did a merge and then lost a good leader. Let's just get him back there. That's +2 seats leader. And I think he will be applying his bonus even if both generals are there. Birth of colonialism, it finally happened. Let me get my voice to work. The discovery of the New World has heralded a new era, not only for the colonizers and the colonized. This has led to a spread of materials and techniques, as well as the realization of the vast size of the globe. Animals, crop types, still while the sea spread across the Atlantic, the first steps have been taken towards a truly global economy. As foreign lands and people are mapped and documented, ideas as well as religious and philosophical debate has become more and more colored by what we have found in overseas societies. great mind feel the need to question what was once truth, and from Valladolid to fate pur secret, the nature of the world is now up for debate. I do not know if I said that right. So, the colonialism started, and I believe that because it started late, we're not gonna get the tech penalty yet. No, so hopefully we can get military tech before. So where did it spawn? It did spawn in Portugal, so they did eventually get settled over there. And it is gonna take a while before it gets to us because colonialism primarily spreads through ports. So you can see here. It spreads through neighboring friendly provinces and a port or capital if you have something in the... I think it's mainly for... I think the port or capital in New World Colony's homeland. I think it's if you are a New World Colony, then you're gonna get the spread from your master. But it's gonna spread to nearby friendly provinces, so it's gonna be a while before it gets all the way up to us. So getting that military tech now would be a really good idea. It's gonna be a while before we get Tech 10 then. I might be willing to take that against penalties if we can become Prussia faster. Okay, let's see if we can piece them out now. I don't necessarily want to take that fight. They're not willing yet. So we probably do need to take that fight. Maybe if we kill their army, they'll be more keen. Let's take our trade fleet and move them up here so we can crush his fleet. Maybe he's willing to leave now. No. He's rather persistent. We're gonna take this rather quickly though. Again, I need the siege leader. Now I can actually do this though. Keep the cannons. And let you go. And then have one guy split off, take the siege leader, send him back. Secrets in our alliance. I'm just gonna combine them, send them in. Secrets in our alliance. Ambassadors and diplomatic envoys often double as spies, or at least informants, or go beyond their duties to gather information in a country where they're supposed to be honest negotiators. This makes it less than surprising that an ambassador here in Berlin has been suspected of involvement in espionage. The challenge now lies in tactfully handling discovery, since only a thorough cross-examination could ascertain guilt. I'm just going to give them the spy network because I don't really care about that. It's a pretty inconsequential event, I think. Send them back to trade. I think we're going to be able to take this navy. We do have more galleys than they do, and they are going to be coming from a port, and we can get these guys to come and support pretty quickly. Might as well take that province as well. Of course, it makes sense to loot them since we're not going to take any provinces from them. They might actually be willing to get out now, yeah. Let's just give... Oh, they won't. I do want money from them, so I'm gonna force them to give me money. It feels good being in a war that we're actually winning again. Our truce with Sweden has ended. Well, I don't think they're gonna force them out of the Union, so... now let's just do this. Send them back there, because there's plenty of loot to be gotten here. Italian engineer. Yeah, that's worth it. Especially when I was going for that tech before institutions tech penalties takes up. So you got Livland. I think they'll be willing to peace out now. Give up some claims. I don't think we're gonna take more than that. And then I'm gonna march all of our guys back to Berlin. Let's just end this war. Gonna get his money. Bam. And then we're gonna march all of our guys back to Berlin. Let's just keep them here. You're gonna go there. I don't think I wanna keep both of these fortresses. This is a level 2, this is level 2. Kind of a waste to have both of them so close. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this one, because we're gonna get one in block once we get against Poland. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. We still need to get Chelmner, so we do need to get to war with Poland at some point. How is this looking? Not too well. Oh, now we are heretics. And we didn't get any spread. Why won't you spread? Spread to Prussia, spread to Brandenburg. Brandenburg likes your faith. So we need to give nobility something new. I think we're gonna give them this tiny province here. Hopefully it won't, it will barely give them too much influence, but... And now we make them cores. And yeah. Good little war here, go back to speed 4. And make sure that we don't pay for any of our forts. Oh, actually, if we can afford it now, it might be worth to keep them up. For the army tradition, we're almost gonna keep our army tradition, so I think it's actually worth it now to pay that extra 1.5 ducats to keep our army tradition up. Because army tradition, if you didn't know, army tradition is a very, very important stat. It gives you morale, it gives you manpower recovery, it gives you siege ability, it gives you morale recovery, and it gives you better leaders. Every time you create a leader, he's gonna get an amount of pips based on army tradition. I think it's for every 20 army tradition you have, they gain better tradition. Yeah, bye Teutons. Finally, after the 4th war, the Teutons are no more. Desires of the flesh. While we have successfully managed to keep the truth from the rest of the court, it is only a question of time until it gets out, unless we do something. The Emperor Joachim I Nestor recently covers that his wife, Empress Consort Clara, is having an affair. The bitch! Not only that, but the other guilty culprit is none other than our advisor Victor Briesen. Hey! The trust we put in him is obviously misfounded, so we can... now we know at least we can take measures to keep it quiet. That's 10 prestige. We can pay him for his silence with 90 ducats. We're not going to do that. We can take some local unrest, or we can try to divorce our consort. We're gonna lose all our prestige anyway once we go Protestant. So, yeah, Moscow, you can walk to my lands. I don't care. So, if we declared war on Denmark right now, or we still have that stupid truce, it'd be amazing though to get some power projection out of that. What about Bohemia? You have way too many allies right now. Might be able to do it with the help of Saxon-Boer. So who are your allies? So you are allied with lots of small countries. If we parked our army here and took care of those two first, I think that we could. I think we could win. Is it worth it spending favors to get? I think it is worth it to take. But I think I want some claims first, though. I think I want some claims. It's like there's another thing we are taking advantage of here. All of these would join. All of mine would not. All of the big ones wouldn't join. Trust is a problem. I think we may have to spend some points on trust here. Getting trust back up. Still wouldn't join, but almost. But I think I want a claim first, because I would like to take some land here. So we're just gonna build spy network. Poland I would like to go to war with, but we have a god-awful long truce with them. Not getting any spread within our land still. I'm slightly ticked off by that. We can get military tech. Yeah. Okay. So, which one do we want to go for? The land connect is of course the German troops. But I think it's going to be between Reformed and Condotta. So what's the difference here? So the pips, let's go into that. There are two types of pip. There are offensive ones in yellow and there are defensive ones in green. And they do basically what you think. Just to answer your question, I think we could we could ask the Pope if we wanted to divorce our wife, but I actually don't really care about it. She is a pretty good wife. If our heir was about to die for some weird reason, and then we got a new young heir, it would be nice to have her rule instead of a Regency Council. Anyway, I was in the middle of some soldier explanation here. We have offensive and defensive pips, and offensive of course gives more damage, defensive mean you take less damage. Then there are shock and fire that give direct damage in combat, or in the two different phases of the combat, and then there are morale, which are morale damage and morale defense. So basically we can choose between Reformed Gallic Lay Infantry or Condotta, because I do want the two offensive shock pips. They're going to give way more damage, and also they're going to be multiplied by our infantry compatibility. So I think I'm going to go for the Condotta, just because while it would be nice to do more morale damage, I want to protect my manpower. So I'm going to go with the Condotta infantry, even though it's not the German way. The German was actually the Landknechten, but I want to do as much damage as possible. Next time we're gonna get improved flanking range, Schwarze Ritter, which is gonna make sure that they kind of stay relevant. Teutonic separatists in most provinces over here. Poland accepted. Moscow will cede Kola to Norway. Was that all? So Moscow actually ended up losing that. That's interesting. But you are still at war. And France are calling us into a war again. This time Aragon is trying once more. So France is at war with England, and France is at war with... No, it's just Aragon attacking again. Aragon attacked for Bern first, now they're attacking for Toulouse. This time though, I feel like it's a little bit more with the odds in our favor. Let's check it out. I am gonna accept this, but we might as well just check it out. So France have 48,000. Yeah, we're just gonna accept. We are just gonna accept. But I'm gonna have to end this episode here though. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider the like button and subscribing to my channel. It will help me out a lot. Hope to see you next time, and until then, have a good day.